Hi guys, how are you? Mine this one, Titanium, the founder of IMMT, Investing MMT, and the co-founder of Pure MMT for the 100% Beyond Domains, along with my friend Edward Delzio, the author of the National Debit. Let's get started. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to give you some short-term stuff. Now, my short-term stuff is not as great as my longer-term stuff. But I do want to give you a feel for how I do my bare knuckle charting. Now, what you're going to notice is I don't have anything on my charts. Absolutely nothing. Okay, all you see is price and white. You don't need anything else. If you're going to be a real chartist, then all you need is price. Okay, RSIs, MACDs, candlesticks, bots, all that stuff is all bullshit. It's marketing. It's how to take your dollars away from your little pocket and take it into their big pockets. And you think you're going to become a trader by doing that. You are wrong. Okay, believe me, I've done it all. Doesn't work. You think you're going to go to some subscription that's going to give you all profits? Go. You're going to see how it doesn't work. You're going to get your ass handed to you. Okay, they're going to give you some bullshit stories, some cute little stories, and they'll keep pumping those little stories, and when it's not going against you, when it's going against you, they'll just keep giving you better and better stories to believe in, but it's not going to make you money. If you want a storytelling, then go give them your $200. Okay, if you want to learn how to fish, then you got to come down to Patreon. Okay, patreon.com/mindthisone. If you want to learn how to be an informed citizen, you got to learn pure MMT, the kind of MMT that applies into the real world, not the kind that lives on a spreadsheet and it's theoretical and it all ends up in zero and everybody's happy and we can all have free ponies. That's not, forget that shit. That's fake MMT. Okay, so let's get started. Again, dollar index, very important if you're trading forex. If you don't know what the dollar is doing, then the rest is all crap. Okay, so you got to know how the dollar is working. And what it looks like this week is we're going to get one more up, and then more likely than not we're going to get a down move. Okay, why do I think that we're going to get a down move? Because this has to correct. This whole thing has to correct. It'll come down, make some kind of correction, and then go back up. So long term, we are bullish in the dollar still. There's no reason to be bearish. Okay, doesn't mean that it cannot be turned into bearish. First thing you're gonna have to teach yourself is to know that you don't know. I don't know. I have no clue, and I'm fine with that. But I'm never gonna ask you to have mental game and hold and oh, this is painful. No. The only thing that's ever painful is when you're doing shit wrong. If you don't know what you're doing, then it's painful. Okay, I'm a pilot. If I put you in my airplane, in my cockpit, and you start flying, guess what? You're going to be very stressed. Okay, you're going to be sweating. You're going to be practicing mental game. But if you're like me, you have 17,000 hours. You're going to fly. And you're going to fly very comfortably. You're going to be bored out of your mind. You're like, oh, whatever. Even if there's an emergency, yeah, the adrenaline might go up a little bit, but nah, you never panic, right? Because you know what you're doing. And that's the important thing. You got to know what you're doing. And the only way to do that is to learn how to invest. Learn how to fish. Don't take fishes from other people. Don't read these stupid books that are all marketing and, moving averages and whatever the hell and ADX and Hikamokochiko. Okay, that stuff is never going to make you a trader. Not a real one. You're going up against the best of the best. You better know that it's going to take you time, and definitely you should not be using your money. You should be using your paper accounts, your demo accounts. Get used to it, learn how to do it the proper way, and that's what I teach at Patreon. Okay, so this move, can it continue higher? Of course it can, but at some point it's going to have to correct, and from what I'm seeing right now, one more up, it would look something like this, and then likely the next move is going to be down. Okay, so for this week, look for an up move. So if the dollar is going up, then what do you think that the euro is going to do? Euro is going to probably have a pullback. Okay, maybe go back up, form some kind of channel like this, and then ultimately it's going to break to the downside. Taking a look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ, it's going to go higher. This is a bullish setup, very clearly. Okay, this is very bullish. Comes up, stop right below here. Okay, if it starts dropping, okay, stop out, small little loss. But if you do it right, and it behaves the way it should, we're going higher. Taking a look at emerging markets. Again, this is what I'm saying about the corrections. Let me zoom out a little bit. Here it is. Very nice big move all the way from 27 all the way up to 50. It's a double. Okay. Of course it's going to correct. There's nothing wrong with price correcting, but ultimately this is going to result to the upside as well. Taking a look at the 10-year bond yield, we're looking for lower prices, believe it or not. Okay, all this hype about inflation, the Fed is raising your rates, it's going to be inflationary, bad for the dollar, and you cross the line, it's going to go above 3%. Right, well, right now you're down 10-0 because this looks like it's going to go lower. You remember, it's a bond yield, right? So the bonds are going to do what? Bonds are going to go higher. Okay, so we're looking for higher bonds and lower bond yields. Okay, oil, we're looking for more upside. Might have to correct a little bit, but ultimately it should have at least one more up. Bitcoin, if you guys listen to me in my previous videos, you should have been buying below 6,000. I told you. Okay, you caught this whole entire move, this whole move right in here. That's 48%. Right, that's a 48% move, and you should have been taking profits on the way up. Okay, take your profits. Keep that initial position on. Let it come back down. If it breaks this low, and it should, I think at some point this is going to break, and I think it might happen this week. Okay, let me redo that. Okay, this should resolve to the downside, so you might get your opportunity to get back in, and I would advise below 5,500 at this point, and to build a position to 5,000, 4,500, all the way down to 4,000. Okay, one more down, take out all the stops, fuck everybody to the maximum, and then it's going to return and go back up again. All right, so that's what I see in Bitcoin. Now, what does Bitcoin have to do with MMT and macro understanding? Nothing. This is all bare knuckle charting stuff. Okay, the NASDAQ, the dollar, that's all macroeconomic understanding. You got to have the macroeconomic understanding, the proper kind, the pure MMT kind, to contrast that with charting in order for you to have the edge that you require to make good investments. You have to understand the difference between value and price. Okay, and what part of the cycle are we in? All that stuff plays a role. Okay, you have to understand it, and that's what I teach. And you're not going to learn in a day, you're not going to learn in a week or a month. Okay, it's going to take you some time, but you will be able to verify everything I tell you independently. Okay, that's the most important, because you don't know. It's like, okay, I subscribe to this guy. Is this guy any good? Well, you don't know. He's telling you stories. He's telling you about the weaponization of the dollar or whatever bullshit he's telling you. Okay, no. Nope, that's not the way it works. Okay, it's not the way it works. I will give you the tools that you can go in the very same day, go out and verify, is this the way things work? And if they do, then you know you're on the right path. You know it. Okay, and then you follow along with the paper demo account. Learn how to do it there. If you know how to do it there, then you can apply it with real money when you get good enough and consistent enough over the course of time. And that's what I'm there to do, to help you. That's what the instructors are there for. We have macroeconomic instructors, we have charting instructors, okay, and of course you have me. And you can follow along. I would tell you what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and you're going to see the results in real time. None of this after the fact charting. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much. I hope this made some sense to you. If you come down to Patreon.com, it's going to make a whole hell of a lot more sense to you, believe me. That's it. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Have a good trading week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, for inwardly they are ravening wolves. And I am his dog, the sheepdog that get the lambs back on track when they stray off the path. And some of you have strayed, haven't you? I know you're there, and I know you can hear me. You may have no tongue, but there is nothing wrong with your ears. Do you know why I'm here?